I was lucky enough to have some banks and some real estate developers be willing to take me on to put together community benefits packages. But, and Jean, you're going to love this, but I would organize it. So we would co-create community benefits packages for real estate through circles. And at first, the real estate developers were so nervous because they were like, they're going to want everything and they're going to rob us blind. Right. And it was like, well, first of all, they can't rob you blind, right? Like, remember, you have all the power. You have the keys to your kingdom and they don't even have a key maker, right? Like, so let's remember that. All you're doing is having a meeting, right? You are still a wealthy developer in this city. And then, but once you sit down, now your architects are excited, right? Because your architects are getting ideas from the people, right? And we had this one example of, it was this space that, was going to be in a lab that was being built, right? And it was going to be a theater. And, the community wanted a theater for 20 years and no developer gave them a theater. So just offering them a theater, the community was like, you're listening to us, right? Like, thank you. Like, let's do this. But then they talked to young people, and the young people were like, can there just be a place with a lot of plugs so we could like plug in our phones after school and be able to like get soda and hang out? And it was like, yes, of course there can be a place, right? And so the architect started getting really excited about how to attract young people and how to make this soda fountain type vibe for young folks, young kids who are, I shouldn't say young kids, for youth coming out of school. And that again, that, as you know, right, that sounds like organizing, right, Jean? Like, that sounds like
That is
organizing.
definitely organized.
But it comes out as a community benefits package, right? That's paid for by the developer, but the community is given more agency. Because at the end of the day, yes, the developer can do whatever they want, right? We know that. But developers that are interested in not being that person and not being that company, there are ways, you build guardrails, right? You get honest about how this deal needs to pencil, because it does need to pencil,
By
right?
pencil, you mean it has to break, it has to be profitable.
It has to be profitable.
It
That's
has to
right. It
make
has to
sense.
be profitable, right? But they want that too, right? They don't want closed buildings in their neighborhood. And so it allows for the community to feel more agency, and for the developers to see that this isn't as scary as they think
Okay.
it is.
Okay.